Hey, smash Broncos!
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
79 Broncos!
Willis.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Right back to the air again with Willis. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington!
Terry McLaurin,
his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
The result, only 4. On the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I jotted down on my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Powell's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now they go play action with Howell.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now the great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's Howell. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Let's see about converting this 3rd and 8. Play action, Willis.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Off play action. It's Howell. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on the punt for the Falcons.
He was only asked to in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Go, Reed! Go!
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Willis. Out route looking for the floor, and he's got him.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here's Willis. That is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Willis.
And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
23 yards to pick up there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now throwing on 1st down here. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still 1st half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Washington. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he has hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, and his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts,
his second touchdown on the season.
And the Falcons are back within a couple of the lead.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Second down, here's Willis. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Howell from the gun.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 14. Youngway Koo to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Claybrooks going to bring this one out.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
Back to throw, Willis.
And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So here's a 3rd and 14. To throw, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. We'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter.
And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to the 32. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Flushed out right.
This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Coup for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Falcons 28, Commanders 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Commanders 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Now Howell.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Howell.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headline. Complete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Howell. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
The second down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo.
A 51-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Willis to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
14 yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Willis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And once more, Howell back to the air.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they go play action with Howell. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Howell out of the shotgun. Right back to Pitts again.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Gallup from 8 yards out.
And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Score, Falcons 35, Commanders 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Claybrooks going to bring this one out.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Flush to his right.
That one downfield for Dotson.
That's caught inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 81 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing here, Howell.
And that is incomplete.
What you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would like to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Oh, he sheds himself free. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Oh, and this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll motion McLaurin left. Play action, Willis.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
7 Pirates.
Willis, got to have this one.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Jahan Dotson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you've got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now, well, they take... There he goes, right side!
How about this? Racing to the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Here's Howell. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down and around the 22.
Fourth down, Howell.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw, Howell. Throw out wide is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver,
and it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out.
And Washington Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Willis's throw complete to Dotson.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
3rd down, it's Willis. This one swung out here to Jones.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
The Commander's going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Now 1st and goal. Willis to throw once more.
Dancing to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Now Willis. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Powell from the gun. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, look at this play call. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Willis to throw.
Being chased out left.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Jones going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's Willis.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Slide for the PAT.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here's 2nd down.
He was taken down by Jartavius Martin.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise, how about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with, and to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down.
Steps away to his left. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
Ah, I know you hot. That nigga took his cookie.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting? We did the
I actually gave you this game.
This up to the 30-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we
What
got you
happened?
in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where every run is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside of that. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now left side on the swing pass. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. I don't want to overhype it, but it's a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it also is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's up to the 43. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
That is brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now looking to throw again.
It's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 for first and 10.
No! That was trash.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down.
Oh my God. Ah! Why did I throw that? That's why I don't like playing Madden at night, bro. I just be doing some dumb shit. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Yeah, Lee Mag gonna make it happen. Get the fuck out of here! Yo! That was wow.
I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Why everybody moving in slow motion?
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely concerned, just takes up and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with it.
He got his ass pancake.
Now the timeout comes here, and the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Literally reacted the same way. Because I felt in my mind in that moment, I'm like,
from the 25, here's second and 3.
It happened so fast. I get it. You're like, it could have been anybody, but I do feel like you guys have a certain friendship.
Oh, they're going to run a little quick pass here.
Ah, shit.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of the kicker. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So
I'm ass.
and it's down to this. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is
It makes you feel more comfortable within this new way. That's the one thing talking about being so long to cut it. I think like 5 bucks and like